story?
Yeah, contract was up. Wanted to maybe go somewhere different. We sort of knew a few of the people who worked at this label and just liked the way that they were running things. Very smaller, kind of independent sort of vibe. And yeah, they seem very hands-on, very sort of in touch and very now and current and fresh, I guess, you know. This is album number, 5 for us. So, yeah, we wanted to sort of try and keep reinventing ourselves in a way, I suppose, and it just felt like it'd be good to, you know, go with a different sort of team, I suppose, and yeah, we could just get along with them really well, and they seem to understand the band, and also, we haven't had much to do with them yet,
right?
You know, but other than just doing some demos and, you know, getting set.
Well, the label is run by Powderfinger's management. Does the band have anything to do with the label as well?
No, not that we're aware of, but they're definitely very, you know, aware of the label, and I guess because it's, you know, Paul's label and stuff, they, you know, they like to, well, they, you know, they sent a nice email and stuff saying they're glad that we signed with them, and we've been sort of running into them more often than not.
And then band with Powderfinger.
Yeah. Well, that was their line, so yeah, perhaps they do have more to do with the label than what we thought.
Or maybe they're just offering something.
I mean, it's been a heck of a
big bet.
It would, lots of that.
Well, I was going to say, you spent a lot of time overseas working the last record. Did you see it as a fruitful exercise? I feel like you got
something terrible over there.
Got something out of it?
And the humour. Yeah, we did actually. We decided we'd do the hard yards again. We really felt good about the last album and felt that, you know, the label over there, we were really, really excited about it. We had good reviews coming in. Before we even went anywhere, we had like reviews in some of the American papers and English papers and stuff. And it was all very positive, so we decided that we would just do what we've done every other album and just get in the bus over there and basically spend the entire year going backwards and forwards. And we went to Japan twice. Europe twice, America 2 or 3 times, I think.
The UK was especially fruitful though, more so than we thought, because we haven't been there for 4 years or something like that. And we were able to get on to the Reading and Leeds festivals, and we also played half a dozen of our own gigs or whatever. And after not having been there for so long, the fear was that we'd, you know, whatever fan base we did have over there might have kind of moved on or forgotten about us or whatever. But yeah, no, the gigs went really well. So yeah, that's definitely something we want to keep doing. Keep going back to the UK.
Andy, what did you think the differences between audiences from over here to the UK, US, Europe, Japan? Is there a pronounced difference between fans in each country?
I guess people, especially like Scott was saying, the UK trip, everyone seemed incredibly excited, as opposed to just a little bit excited, because we hadn't been there for so long. So that was a little bit of a treat, I guess, for us and for them. But not really. In general, you know, they're just crowds. But I guess the most noticeable place would be Japan, just because, you know, it's a different language and they look different and they sound different and they act different. It's a real, there's such a politeness thing going on over there. You know, we've talked about it 100 times before, but just there's so much respect, and I guess they show their appreciation by being silent in between songs and just being very nice to us, I suppose.
Very un-rock and roll.
Pretty un-rock and roll, yeah. But at the same time, it's it's like stepping into another world.
Oh yeah, but when you start playing songs about the room, yeah, yeah.
I was going to ask you as well, because the last Australian tour that you did, the second last Australian tour you did, was probably the biggest ever, playing the biggest headline venues that you'd ever played. Was that a different experience as well, going from playing clubs, places like the Palace, and going to arenas like Festival Hall, Gordon, and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, well, we have played Festival Hall a few times, but always supporting other bands. Played there with Green Day and Offspring and things like that. And it's always like one of those things, you know, if you're born in Melbourne and you're a Melbourne band, you know, it's sort of the ultimate is to play, go to headline something like Festival Hall. And And it was amazing to do it on the last album because we'd sort of built up a following. You know, we all, from the first album we had quite a large fan base, but not big enough to be able to play that size venue. So it was incredible to do it last time. Yeah, it was just such a blast. There's such heritage to that place. It's just one of those legendary kind of venues. And yeah, who knows?
Yeah, hopefully we'll go back there on this next album. Maybe a night. Yeah, we'll do 3 nights. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Green Day before. Now, Billy is one of your label bosses overseas now. Is that right?
Yeah, big boss man.
Well, the label belongs to him and their manager basically, but it's pretty much their manager that runs the label. I don't think Billy has a hell of a lot to do with the mechanics of it, but I think where his input comes from is the bands that they sign basically. Obviously, when he's out there playing gigs and stuff, he sees a lot of bands and he's a real music lover. So he's got a pretty good knowledge of what's going on out there. So I guess that's his major input into the working of the label is who's on it. But yeah, most of the day-to-day running things, I don't think he gets out of bed and goes to the office very often.
They do clothing as well. Originally a clothing label. Started a record label with the same name.
Cool.
Yeah, same chat.
Well, most people know now you are working on a new album at the moment. Was it easy to get going again, or did you have some trouble starting up again and getting new songs out and that sort of thing?
It's a bit like an old Hogan or something, wasn't it? Yeah, it took a little while to kick over. A few months. Yeah. But it was neat. It was just like, the car had just been running non-stop last year. And once it stopped, it overheated. Needed a damn good clean. Yeah. And so yeah, it was good actually. We started to try and write some stuff when we got home, and it just kind of wasn't happening. It just felt like everyone was a bit burnt out. And as we said before, we don't just want to rush into it and capitalise on the last album. It would have been a smart business idea to have probably done that. But at the same time, we wanted to make sure that this next album just had the best possible tune, and we just felt that we weren't really, sort of re-energised enough, I guess. So we had a few months off, and for the last probably 3 or 4 months, I guess, we've just been demoing away and writing and rehearsing, and it's been good because it's been really creative, and we needed to have it. It was one of those forced breaks that we needed to have, and because when we tour, we kind of don't really do it by halves, and you just can't keep going like that. You just, to be able to just tour and then stop, make an album, tour, and continue to come up with fresh ideas. I don't know many people who would be able to do that.
I wanted to ask you, so your band has a reputation as being one of the greatest Australian live bands of all time, perhaps. Is that a hard legacy to take into the studio?